Real Estate, George Pierson. George, welcome back.
Okay.
Good morning, Bart and Andy. It's good to see you guys today.
Good to see you.
Happy 4th of July.
And happy 3rd of July, 4th of July. I'm trying to prep for a long weekend. It's going to be beautiful.
Beautiful weekend. Jackson's a beautiful place.
It is. The green and lush right now. It is absolutely gorgeous here.
Yeah, and more reasons to live and work and play here, and you've got some opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
I do. One of the things that we had discussed before, I've got a lot of properties for sale, mostly commercial, industrial properties, a lot of them Interstate 94, US 127, US 127 South, and a lot of business opportunities for people, some vacant land properties ready for development.
Let's go vacant land Michigan Ave first. I love me some vacant land on Michigan Ave. Don't
You
you?
can imagine what
This
we
one,
put
this
there.
one is Parma Township, and where you see the little square in the lower right-hand side of the screen, that is a Parma Township cemetery.
Really?
And so that is currently zoned agricultural, but off the top side of that is Interstate 94. This property is 26 acres, and the one adjoining it is also 26 acres that's available. And so the 26 acres that adjoins it on the I-94 side is zoned commercial.
Okay. Wow.
This particular property right now is 402 developmental, so it could potentially be adjoined to the one on the top side of that map that's 26 acres of commercial property. That is where the kinship facility is and the Kaywood propane
Okay, kind of.
is there.
Heading out toward.
West of Jackson, about 10 miles.
What is that? Just a little marshy area? I bet there's some big bass in there.
Water feature.
That is kind of a wetland, but yeah, it does have a few fish in it.
Sure.
And like Jackson County has a lot of deer.
Yeah, we have too many. That's another topic. I want to talk about that.
Ducks and geese too.
Let's go out to Katy Road. A lot of people think it's pronounced Caddy Road, but it's Katy Road, isn't it, George?
It's Katy Road. This is a really unusual property I've got for sale for some sellers that it is zoned light industrial. It is very much a residential house. It's on 3 acres. It adjoins the Napoleon Airport on the north side.
Ooh.
So it is ready to have somebody, if you wanted to have a small industrial business on your own property, you can do it here. If you do it in most residential areas, they shut you down.
Yeah.
This one you can have that, but it's basically a vacant residential house ready to move into and have light industrial actually on the same property, which is an unusual opportunity.
Oh, it's a nice looking house, George.
Looks brand new.
Yeah. It's redone. It's been redone, rehabbed.
Blank slate. So the triangle, it's in that triangle.
It's, pizza slice.
Pizza slice.
Yeah, right north of where the skydiving is at the Napoleon Airport.
Awesome.
Should we go out to Meridian Road?
Out 127 way.
Let's do it.
And this is Meridian Road. This is a 40-acre property. Meridian Road is US 127, and it is just south of the Jackson County line on US 127. It is also a developmental property, hard on a corner, and it had a motocross track for the owners.
Really?
That they were hobbyist motocross racers. Still has a pole barn, but it is set for development for other commercial or industrial development as well. And where you see Rome and O'Hara Road, the same road that runs across that is on the north side of the property is Rome Road. Across the street to the west it is O'Hara Road. Bit confusing, but US 127 South. And there are benefits for electric vehicles, for example, that get grants on US 127.
Really?
They don't get it on I-94, for example.
Interesting. That's
kind of unusual.
That's a good chunk of land.
But so we've had some traffic on potential development and developers, and with some current tax law changes that we have pending today, may make it better for developers. And I've got a lot of traffic from both national and international people looking at a bunch of stuff I have.
And that's your specialty. I mean, you know this stuff.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for a long time.
I have, and for some of the ones that are commercial and industrial developers, if they can expense on the front end their building and new equipment and machinery, it makes a huge difference for developers that are coming to do new stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay attention to timeframes too, because that's some possibilities of changes in that new bill.
And they're dramatic. And when I'm saying they're dramatic, both for Michigan and for all over the United States, there's some of these things that could be huge benefits to our local economy as well as our national economy, but obviously I'm biased towards Jackson,
Right.
Jackson County, and local manufacturers, commercial people, and employers.
Humor me for a second, George. Our friends to the south in Adrian are getting ready to lose Siena Heights University, where I went. And I'm just picturing all the facilities and the properties and the college-specific buildings in that area. If you were tasked with selling that off, I mean, just put me in a little situation of what that's like.
There are opportunities that abound with people that are looking for places like this, not just in Michigan, Jackson County, in the Adrian area, Lenawee County, Ann Arbor, other properties that I've had for sale down in that area. A lot of Ann Arbor activity because Ann Arbor is so expensive
Right.
and it is extremely difficult for developers. And when I'm saying that, Jackson County is way easier,
Sure.
Lenawee is way easier. There are places that you can build and do things that do not take as long
Right.
or as much input from people that
Yeah.
are biased maybe against the people that are trying to do things that I believe are benefits.
Sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But yes, there's a lot of potential for something like
Yeah,
that.
it could be a corporate campus.
Corporate campus.
Yeah.
It could be an athletic, yeah, mixed use. Plenty of options.
Well, let's check 94, because 94, I see your name along 94. You've got
Interstate
property.
94, and we have a lot of properties there, and you guys have helped me with a tag before that I use it a little bit.
And M62, have you noticed George's name along
I see
M62?
George everywhere. George is the highway sales capital person of the year at all times. Now obviously that a lot of that is because of your history in selling those type of properties. Obviously,
Selling, and my family was involved in some of the properties at Elm Road 994.
Yep.
And so kind of involuntarily, I was younger when my family got involved at the I-94 and Elm Road exit, and ended up becoming friends with a lot of the people that have developed there and do things there. And again, I'm very biased towards having more industrial or commercial development in the entire I-94 corridor, starting with Elm Road, Cooper Street, Brookley, Barrett, going west, North Palmer Road, North Concord Road, where the Michigan Avenue property that we started with is on North Concord Road, the exit ramp at exit number 127. So a bunch of properties, easy on, easy off for development.
It's only a matter of time before we
get a Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people were waiting for 94 project to be done.
Correct.
Right.
And it is the stuff, Elm Road, Cooper Street, I might have some issues with exactly how the West Avenue one got done, but I've grown to like it okay because it's a bit of a challenge.
George, thanks so much, and awesome properties. And again, if anyone has any questions or wants to tour any of these properties, you can just call George. George, have a great holiday weekend.
And thank you, Bart and Andy. You guys are great.
Appreciate you. George Pierson here on The Morning Show. Stay with us as we wrap up right after this quick break.